Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a box. Let's see what's inside.
Slice, glue, paint, enjoy.
Good day to you all. It is Cragum here and we have another box. Lovely. So, you will have probably seen a video a few videos back, I think it was, from the lovely people at Spellcrow. Gave me a lovely package with some scenery in. Now, me being such a Death Guard fanatic, what have they gone and done? They've given me the care package of all care packages a Death Guard leader would want. And it is beautiful. Yes, it is. Yes, I've got myself some Death Guard bits here. What we have is an array of lovely bits for me to show you. I'm going to try and not say the word lovely, because Death Guard aren't lovely, they're disgustingly. Okay, so what have we got? What have we got in the box? So, first things first, we have got some Plague Marine heads. Very nice. I like them. I like the fact that it's kind of like you get 5 and then a 5 again, but you get this kind of cheeky little kind of belly boil, so to speak, to add to armour. So there you go. What else have we got in here? We have got some backpacks. Look at them. So 6 in a pack for them. We have got next the legs. So 6 legs. So although I have got 10 heads, I have got 6 legs, I've got 6 backpacks. I think I've got here 6 sets of arms, so you can make 6 in total with kind of the bits and stuff, but you do get a champion's head in there. I really like that head kind of gas masking. So there's the arms there, and then we have these bodies. So the bodies are really cool. So we have kind of 2 of the same set, but they are beaut. Look at them. It's this one primarily, the one with the kind of the gut hanging out. I've always wanted Plague Marines to look like that. These were kind of styled on the old Space Marine kit, so they work with GW's lovely. Damn it, I said lovely. Amazing, should I say? Space Marine kits. So they work with the standard kind of normal Space Marines, things like that. Now what I'm going to do with some of them, because I have 10 bodies, but I have 6 legs. So what I might do is, I think I'm going to make this unit into a combat unit. But what I'm going to do is, because I've only got the 6 legs and I've got the kind of the 4 extra bodies, I'm going to use some spare Primaris Intercessors to make into large Marines, or maybe look at kind of, I have, as you'll have seen with my Plague Surgeon, here he is, using the legs from Avatars of War to kind of fill in the gaps. So, and I'm going to try and use, I haven't got shoulder pads, but that's fine. I have enough shoulder pads kind of from Horus Heresy sprues, things like that. So, pop him to one side. But you're going to say, what's in this box? So, don't you worry. We're going to go into this box now. So, let's pop this box out of the way. There's nothing left to see. We'll go back to these all in a moment, but let's open up the secondary box. Okay, so opening up, we have got, oh my god, it is something I love, off this side. It is the Plague Demon Prince. So you're probably thinking, oh, it doesn't look that big. I'm going to point out, right, so this is a new Plague Marine. There is the legs compared to this Plague Marine. He is big. He's got a 60mm base. You can see him there. And his lovely artwork. Damn it. But I also have, because I want to make him a flying Demon Prince. Who needs a normal Demon Prince? I've got these amazingly cool jet kind of turbines, which they work really well because they kind of fit onto the back of the model. But we also have as well the conversion sprue to give him this beastie ass claw hammer style walloping tool, and then this cool helmet. Now I have plans for this because I like Demon Princes to stand out. As you know from Brundle the Blind. Hello. So the plan is, pop him over there. The plan is I'm going to do a little bit of converting work on him and kind of, I mean, I quite like this hammer, but I really like this axe. But I think what I'm aiming to do is, like here, you kind of have this kind of like scythe. I want to kind of make that into the gun, kind of how the Demon Princes have the old cannon from back, what was it, 5th edition, 6th edition, when they used to have a shooting attack. So I'm going to play a bit of tinkering around, but let's put this box out of the way and let's have a look more at the sprues themselves. So, by the way, guys, this is all Spellcrow. So what I'll do is I'll provide links in the description so you can have a look. So really nice. They're obviously all kind of like this resin, really clean. I'd say there's just these kind of bits I just need to cut around, but they're really good for the kind of the fact there's minimal sprue contact. Again, the body is just, I think that is really befitting of a Demon Prince of kind of Nurgle and Death Guard, is this really cool giant armor. Again, so let me hold him like that and then put him next to it. You can see he towers over a new Plague Marine. So even with Brundle, he's challenging Brundle for a bit of size there. So, and then when you put him on his base, oh, love it. I love that base. I was obviously my bases are normally all the same, but what I'll do is I'll sand over some of these cracks. But I really like these kind of like the maggots running in and out, and the pustules and the skulls. Really done a cracking job. So yeah, so I mean, I want to put them together to show you guys. So what I'll do is I'll do a quick kind of overview after this and show you some of the models put together, including the Demon Prince. He'll probably be in another video, I think, separate to his own, because he's going to be a lot of work to be done to him. But yeah, so that's him. So I'll pop that aside. Also, I'd like to point out with this one, I mean, this is something I think really Nurgle missed out on for Death Guard from GW, was this jetpack style. Kind of, they did it on the Raptors, but look at that, it's just, that's Nurgle all over. So I can't wait to put that on to use on him and make it so I think it goes on like that essentially. So you see this kind of like it's just like a jump in the air kind of thing. Kind of obviously with my Brundle, yes, he outweighs him on the wing department, but who cares? That's not what he's there for. Let's see what this is actually. This is a lovely little thing. So this is a pamphlet for Spellcrow. So you can see these guys do a lot of stuff. They do a lot of fantasy, and then they do all these conversion bits. As mentioned before, they are amazing for the conversion bits. Really nice as a third party to GW's range. So you can see his Space Marines covered in there. There's these kind of like, so you can, they went down. But there's also these beautiful fantasy miniatures, which just, I really like the character in them. So yeah, and then they've got this kind of like this range here. Ah, gorgeous. Really like the Dwarf Rune Lord, and I like that kind of very nice for a kind of Tzinch kind of sorcerer, if anything. But yeah, so anyway, right, so let's pop the Demon Prince to the side. I'm looking forward to talking more about these things and showing you guys what they look like in the end, because this one's going to be probably one of the biggest videos I've done. But it's worth it because these models and sculpts are beautiful. They're a really good price and they just look so nice. Yeah, the height's not there anymore, but you can see they're going to match up with kind of Chaos Marines. This is an old one, but they have that aesthetic of the new Plague Marines, because obviously the new Plague Marines are kind of this new old rustic armor, so these guys kind of match in because they've got this kind of, I like the hoofed feet again, whereas I know that I've got one, there we go, yeah, kind of hoofed feet in there, it's all in there. So yeah, I can't wait to put some of these together, show you guys what the final pieces are. they're cracking looking models. They're simple as. See if I can put. So yeah, you can see that kind of like goes on there. Kind of just the exact way as GWs would. In any way possible, they are going to be great to convert, great to add bits. So at the moment, I need to kind of muster some bolters, things like that together. But with the Plague Marine book, you notice they've got these plague knives. So I'm tempted to make this unit a combat unit because I have the kind of the bolters, and I've heard good things about the kind of the combat Plague Marines. So. Just look at that. Look at that. I like all these little pox work on them. They've got more of the Chaos Gods on there. I am obviously going to be biased to Death Guard. But nonetheless, they do Emperor's Children. They do kind of your standard kind of Chaos Space Marines. I believe there is also the Tzinch on there. And of course, there will be some Khorne stuff on there, if I'm correct. So yeah, there is some really nice stuff. So what I'll do is... I'll show you the heads quickly and the backpacks, and then we'll cut to some of the final models. So look at that. There's some nice I like this one here, the kind of the free pustules. But I've always been a big fan of these helmets. They work great actually with fantasy actually, as Chaos Warrior Knights, kind of Chaos Warrior heads, because they don't really have anything mechanical about them. They could still be used. Okay, so we've got them, and then the last one. I like some of these as well. Because these again go towards the new kind of Nurgle backpacks, which are very old style. It particularly. Oh no! Didn't do that. For me, is this one. Look at that. The pustules. I love putting pustules on these things. And the detail goes all the way in to the back. There, now you can see. So, nice little dangly balls there. As is Nurgle's tradition, old and rotting. So great range of great conversion bits, even if you've got like the bodies already from GW, like the old GW metal ones, or you have the heads and bits like that, you can use these to chop your army up and really give your army some character, which you would not normally get from, say, just using Chaos Marines. But now, so you'll see these guys later in games, hopefully running with the ranks of my other Death Guard. Let's have a look at some of the finished models, shall we? Okay, so then guys, this is the final result for 3 of the models I've made at the moment. So, as kind of previously mentioned, these models don't have full kind of bits, but they are made using as many bits as possible. So the legs, the body, the head, arms, things like that. So let's dive in. So you can see for a start, they mix in well with these guys. Height wise, playing around with them, you can see they are very similar in height. So I'm quite chuffed with that. So you can see there, actually that one kind of hits on the one with the nail on the head. This one was a little bit shorter, but I don't mind. Because I think even though they don't match the height and the scale, they are still beautiful models. So once painted in the scheme I want them to be, they will be kind of a standout unit. So let's have a look at them. So you can see here, so there's some Avatar War bits, so because I haven't got the left arms for like bolts, things like that, so I've made them a combat squad. So there's some Avatars of War corruption guys in there, but you can see here they're just beautiful, really nice sculpts. Really like this one. I really like. This was the first one I made, and again, Avatars of War for the kind of the right hand. But you can see the backpacks, everything like that. The only thing what's not on these 2 models is the shoulder pads. So you've got some kind of the Horus Heresy kind of MK3, I think it is, to make a match more towards the Death Guard, things like that. And then finally the champion, so he has the plasma pistol. He has got an old arm from another Games Workshop model, because I wanted to kind of show how these models can integrate with kind of previous kind of kits. So GW. So GW shoulder pads, another Avatar wall parks, I quite like the pits. Really old GW backpack, and it just goes on really smoothly, like you wouldn't believe. They're great, it's a great kit, so I'm really looking forward to kind of having these guys join the rest of my white armoured terror causing plague units. And also to go in my lovely new trench. So yeah, on that, I will put on at this point, guys, as a special little thing to do with myself, the lover of plague, and Spellcrow themselves. Basically, what I am offering for you guys is for the whole of the month of May, Spellcrow are doing a very special offer for you and your plague loving selves. Basically, all you've got to do is you've got to go to the store and you will get yourselves on there. You have to spend £30, and if you spend £30 when you come to pay, you're making your transaction, pop my channel's name, MrCragum Gaming, in there as a reference, and what you will do is you will get yourselves your very own plague demon prints from Spellcrow. Yes, that's correct. So if you get yourselves down there now, I'll pop the link below in the kind of the description. Get yourselves onto get yourselves ordering, get yourselves over £30, and you have got yourselves your very own demon prints. So that is for the whole of the month of May, guys. So until the end of the month of May, when I turn the big old 3-0, you've got to do the month of Nurgle. So get yourselves down there, go, and hope you enjoy the video, guys. Cragum out.